Tammy said that I look like a drag queen.
And a little lettuce wrap.
First thing that comes out of her mouth is that bitch.
And then it cuts to commercial break. And put this damn foot down.
I see you, you see me, that's why I like this, show about positive, yo. I'm an obvious being man and not for sure. We're about to watch this video by Momo's Gone Wild about Amy Slaton's career downfall. Downfall. Still getting worse. Momo is very engaging and humorous, so let's watch her on here. Why not? Why not? That's the plan. Let's do it.
Last season on the Kentucky Chronicles, Amy got engaged to a man that she barely knows called Brian, who leaves a bad taste in my mouth every time I have to talk about the mofo.
I met a boy. Well, I met a man. We only been dating for about a month. But Brian is the ultimate package.
I know we both said we'd never do this again, but my love for you is insane. Will you marry me?
You know I will.
We're engaged,
bitches. He knows I decorate with skulls and stuff.
And the skull fingers make a heart.
The man looks like he's done some questionable things on Omegle.
He looks like a very stereotypical, questionable person. I don't know. I'm not gonna hone in on it though.
He looks like he would steal his grandma's social security check and spend it on sports betting. I don't trust him, and I think that he's using Amy because he knows Amy is allergic to common sense. In fact, a few months into the relationship, and he had already turned Amy on to a life of crime.
You're a big mother trucker.
After the whole camel bite incident, the police show up. And when they searched the car, they found a little bag of marijuana. Because of that, they arrested me and Brian.
I forgot about this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they found more than that. I don't know. But they found... Or no, they said they smelled it like it was being smoked in the car or something like that.
This afternoon, and Mr. Lavon, I'll accept you.
With the kids in the car.
Good luck to you.
I'm on probation for 2 years, and I gotta take some parenting classes.
I would call them Bonnie and Clyde, but they're more like George and Lenny. Now she has 2 years of probation, a weird infection, and ongoing issues with the camel community. But that won't stop them from having a wedding, and they are set on having a haunted Halloween hoedown at a place called Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
You know my first choice.
What?
Waverly Hill Sanatorium.
Yeah.
I definitely ain't gonna go to her goddamn wedding. If she goes to a haunted house like she's talking to get married.
I agree.
A famous haunted hospital.
I thought they said haunted house is a haunted hospital. I would definitely go to a haunted house as a wedding, because I'm odd and I'd like to do like off the wall shit. But that's the thing. Weddings, I guess, have to cater to all the guests, but they really don't have to, in my opinion. I don't know, because I don't really plan to get married. I don't really see the point in getting married.
Where many people were tortured, experimented on, and died horribly. How fucking romantic. Now, the rest of the Slaton family doesn't want to go because they don't want to get cursed, and Amy takes offense to that.
Just have to be honest.
So nobody wants me with him?
No, that's not it. Did I just?
Yeah, it is.
We want you with him. We just want you to take your time.
Well, I mean, none of y'all are coming to the wedding, so why does it matter?
I don't want to go to a haunted house.
But I went everywhere for y'all.
Amy.
Oh, it's for me, so nobody else is coming. That's what it is. That's what it amounts to. My family hates me. That's all it amounts to.
Because if your family is not willing to get possessed by a demon for you, can you even call them family? Everyone is too focused on Tammy, who has also found love with a woman who looks like she has bigger balls than Brian.
Oh, okay. Okay, I understand both sides, but more so the family side, because it is kind of abnormal. More than kind of.
Figuratively speaking.
I have been talking to somebody myself. It's not a guy.
Look at you!
Shut up! I don't know if I'm ready for Andrea to meet my family.
And Tammy finally got approved for her well-deserved skin
Oh yeah, she's gay. She's gay.
surgery so she can stop walking around looking like a sugar glider. And Amy may be a little bit jealous because she knows once Tammy is trimmed up, she will be the pretty sister and Amy will just be the petty sister. And all that tension and anger built up into one rancid ass fart, which then somehow led to a complete meltdown in a public hospital where people were trying to die in peace.
So we're heading over to the We're heading over to the hospital. They're closing everything up.
This was so dirty. This was so dirty.
And then
Sorry, damn.
What the is your problem for real? Miss me with that for real.
They're just nitpicking about everything I do. I'm ready to go home. Being here with my siblings and then back talking me off.
You ripped dirty butt in public. Of course I'm gonna have a problem with it. The fuck?
Day and everything. I'm tired of it. And as soon as Tammy's awake, I'm gone. Tammy will understand, and if she don't, she ain't come to my wedding, so my siblings don't care enough about me to go to my own wedding, so I'm done with them. Tammy said nobody's coming, so I canceled it, so y'all ain't gotta worry about it.
we support you and anybody that you're happy with. We don't give a we support you.
She made it about herself. This was so annoying.
This is not the time or place for Amy to be worried about her wedding venue or who is going to be there.
And Amy ends up abandoning Tammy at the hospital, leaving both of the girls feeling salty.
Amy's like, I'm peace out, bitches. But I felt like it was selfish of Amy taking it out on me. But Amy, she's just being petty, a crybaby.
The girls tried to talk it through, but it was really just Amy whining about her wedding and how her family hates her, and Tammy calling her a big baby, which really says something coming from Tammy Tantrum.
Y'all don't want me around no way. Y'all don't even want to be at my wedding, so why should I be near y'all?
This jealous bull she's got going on, it's stupid. It's childish.
I have no family no more.
You don't start this bull. If you sit and talk to me like a human and stop this pity party whining, I miss the sister I used to have.
She died the day you told me you weren't going to my wedding.
I wasn't going to your wedding at a haunted location like that with demons.
No, I'm blaming my siblings that don't want to come to my wedding, even though I was there their weddings.
You're right. I don't want to go to your wedding if it's at a goddamn haunted location with demons.
All I'm hearing is y'all don't want to go.
I used to be able to talk to her about everything. Now I can't. It just feels like it's getting worse and worse.
Every time I go to have something good for myself, one of them will demolish it. It's like
Her nerves is so bad because she keep eating all this high cholesterol, high saturated everything and everything. Girl, go on a walk, get some vitamin D and some water and a little lettuce wrap, and this little funk that you in will uplift. Because I don't know what the fuck wrong with you. Everything, it's like every 5 seconds there was a new issue to focus on. It was crazy. It was crazy.
You lost a little weight now. You want to judge me? You need to be taking down a couple pegs, bitch. I will take you down a couple pegs.
So the whole
And then sips a big gulp. Like,
season ended in a huge battle of the scorned sisters, and Amy separating herself further from the family and deeper into Boogeyman Bryant's bony grasp. Dun, dun, dun. And now the Kentucky Chronicles is finally back, so get ready for the return of all your favorite country clowns. The whole gang is back for season 8 of this Slaton slop that TLC keeps cashing out on. But here we all are, tuning back in, because there's nothing like watching a fat, uneducated, dysfunctional family fight on national TV to help you unwind at the end of a hard day. And in today's video, we are breaking down every single thing that happened in the brand new season premiere of 1,000-Pound Sisters. In this first episode, surely set us up for a very okay season. But not to fear, a professional internet menace is here. If you're new here, my name is Momo, and you should know that I'm toxic. But like in a Britney Spears kind of way, and not in a Nicki Minaj kind of way. So if you like raw, unhinged commentary, please make sure you subscribe and like the video, because if not...
It's crazy that she said that. The Nicki Minaj part, because Nicki definitely has talked about people.
My manager Nova is going to be pissed at you. And trust me, you don't want no problems with that cat. Oh, also, I'm trying out some new lighting today, so let me know how I look. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me know if you like the vibes in here or not. Now, without further ado, let's get into this episode review.
You looking good, girl.
Bars. So, like I said, last season ended with a massive fight between Amy and Tammy. So, of course, they pop off the new season by having both of the girls sit down and give us an update on how their relationship is going.
Why are they both wearing purple? Should I have worn purple?
So what's the latest with Tammy?
Both of them are ironically dressed in purple, Tammy looking like a raisin, and Amy is looking like the grape it was made out of. The producers ask Amy how things are going with Tammy, and the very first words we hear come out of Amy's mouth for this season, the first thing that comes out of her mouth is, "Fuck that bitch."
So what's the latest with...
And then it cuts to commercial break.
A beautiful day out.
Tammy?
that bitch. The latest with Tammy is her. I'm not living my life in a shell to please her anymore.
Last time I seen Amy, we got in this big argument.
I haven't seen Tammy in 2 months.
Well, the beef is still obviously beefing. Now, from Amy's point of view, she went into that last conversation wanting understanding, and instead she got bullied.
That day, I wanted to tell her my side of things and have her like, oh, well, I get why you live. But then she started being a bitch.
I don't know why she thinks all of us are bullying her. Do we tease each other? Yes. Do we give her advice? Yes. Does she listen? Not really.
In other words, she wanted the validation that
This is exactly how my blood brother is.
she constantly craves, and she's mad that Tammy sniffed the bullshit.
Bottom line is she up and left me in Pittsburgh. I tried to tell her how I felt and that she like abandoned me, and she just flipped it and said I was bullying her and all this stuff.
Tammy was like, shit, I'm the one that deserves a little bit of validation. I lost 500 pounds and a fucking husband, bitch. And then she had to drag all that skin around. She had to roll her own arms up like they were long sleeves. She had her own built-in poncho. She's came a long way, okay? All she asked was for you to be there while she was recovering from her skin surgery. Tammy was sitting there with nothing but a few staples holding her jaw together. And the whole time you were just whining about how no one wants to come to your wicked ass wedding. Now, apparently it seemed like the smoke between them was clearing out, but then
Amy punk ass would have been dead to me, bitch.
Amy got offended because Tammy made a joke about her on social media.
A couple of weeks later, I thought it was getting better for a second, and then it just plummeted back down here. On social media, I made a joke about how she looked in the profile picture. I wasn't trying to be mean or vicious or anything.
Tammy said that I look like a drag queen.
I mean, I was gonna go for more of like miraculous ladybug realness, but it's not who's drag queen, because not RuPaul. It's not giving drag queen at all. No ma'am, no.
That was rude. You didn't have to blast me out in front of everybody to make yourself look good.
Now look, as a person whose job it is to make mean jokes on the internet, here's my opinion on this. If Amy wants to get offended, she has every right to do that, every right to be offended and have a problem with it. But if you can't take a roast, then stay out the kitchen. Amy cracks jokes all the time.
Missy so her damn cooter spitting coffee grounds.
Plus, as a person who's a fan of drag, okay, a fan of the drag art form, I can confirm that this girl does look like Elmo's first time in drag. Like, I'm positive I've seen someone on RuPaul's Drag Race wear this as their workroom entry look. Anyway, Tammy is like, whatever, I want to give her some space. And Amy...
Maybe I don't know shit, because I definitely don't watch no drag. It's not because of anything, but it's just personally not my thing. I don't know. I definitely want to do it one day, but it doesn't entertain me. I guess I wouldn't know.
Amy is like, I'm better off without them bitches anyway.
Talking about nobody loves her or supports her. I'm your biggest supporter. I've been there since day one.
What would need to happen in order for you to repair your relationship?
I don't know.
If Amy needs space because she feels like the world hates her and her family included, then that's what I'm doing.
I think I'm better off not talking to her. I can do bad all on my own.
Besides, she needs to focus on her wedding that's coming up in 6 months. So the next thing we see is Amy and her boo thing, Brian, heading to meet up with a wedding planner. Now, y'all, the wedding is in 6 months, and so far, these two fools have done absolutely no work for this event.
Baby, are you excited about the wedding planner?
Yeah, because we need help, I think.
I'm looking for a wedding planner because the wedding is in like 6 months and there's nothing planned and we have no details, and like we still need dresses, tux,
Decorations and food and
everything.
They haven't booked a damn thing. They haven't picked out a flower, thought of a dish to serve, looked at a dress, nothing. I guess they were too busy taking piss tests for their probation officer. Amy tells us that she hasn't been spending any time with her family. She has just been focusing on her boys and Brian. Oh, and her new best friend that she met at the park, Lily.
The past few months I've been focused on the boys and Brian. Besides Brian, the only person I talk to right now is Lily, my new best friend. She lives down the street from me. I just went to the park one day and she was there and we just hit it off.
Y'all, who the fuck is this? And is Amy licking her goddamn face? Homegirl, I don't know you, but you better get that dick licking device off your face. You just got Brian all over your damn cheek. So besides
Dick licking device? What the fuck? What?
meeting random bitches at the park and licking them, Amy has just been focusing on getting through her probation. She says that the whole ordeal made her relationship with Brian stronger.
Other than that, I'm working on probation stuff, making sure I get my classes, making sure I do my drug and alcohol assessment, making sure I get on parole on time, and take ownership of my responsibility. I messed up. The trauma with the camel incident, I think it's made our relationship stronger because we're both dealing with it together. So I guess in a way I can thank the damn cable after all.
The couple that does crime together stays together. Meanwhile, Tammy is out on a date with her partner, Andrea.
My girlfriend, Andrea, wants to go play putt-putt golf. Hopefully this time it goes better.
You been feeling all right?
Yeah.
I mean, you look good. You look great.
And they're going golfing. Tammy's looking like she's about to go on a field trip. She don't know how she wants to dress, y'all. She's never had clothing options before, so she's still figuring it out. But she is doing well after her skin surgery, and she is still shocked about how far she has come. I mean, she's still bow-legged as hell, but she has made a lot of progress, and she looks good. Like, for example, she says that she used to have to fold her underwear like a bed sheet, right? But now she just has dainty little panties that she can fold in half.
I don't recognize myself. Everything about me is smaller. I used to fold my underwear and have to go like this to do it. Now it's like this. It's so dainty and it's so weird.
She used to have drawers, right? She used to have drawers, but now she just has panties. So Andrea mentions that she has a surprise for Tammy, and Tammy is like, maybe it's a proposal.
Nervous?
Yeah, because I got a surprise.
Uh-oh.
Why is it uh-oh?
What is it?
What kind of surprise would it be if I told you? Okay.
Not a surprise.
You'll love it.
I have no idea what Andrea is playing, but kind of wonder if she's going to ask me to marry her.
Tammy Slaton. What the hell?
Girl, this is not Disney Channel.
On about? You just met the damn girl. What's up with the Slaton sisters always rushing into shit? Like Amanda too. I mean, they will meet someone on Tuesday and have a ring on their finger by Friday. Calm down. So Amy and Brian finally meet up with their wedding planner, someone that TLC found who was willing to put up with this tomfoolery.
Brian, nice to meet you, Brian.
Good to meet you.
I'm really excited to meet the wedding planner today. I want this to be a grand-ass affair, like over the top, outlandish.
Do y'all have a date set?
Halloween day.
Oh, Halloween. Okay, awesome.
And honey, homegirl's hair is coiffed. You hear me? She said if I'm gonna be on national TV, I need to look fly. She got that hair higher than the heavens. So Amy and Brian explained that they want their haunted Halloween spooktacular for their wedding.
At a haunted location. Have you done a haunted wedding?
Her hair is kind of like bumped up in the back. Dude, she got like a clip in it or something. This hair bump, girl.
I'm gonna have to be honest. I have not done a haunted wedding before. It sounds very interesting, though. I'm always up for a challenge.
Copy that.
Let's just say our bridesmaids are going to be ghosts.
In costume?
I'm talking real life ghosts, not costumes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And the wedding planner is like, I've never done anything like that. I usually don't deal in that deviltry, but since TLC already cut the check, I'll make an exception.
I have been doing wedding planning for 13 years. I can't say that I ever have organized a wedding with ghost bridesmaids, but if Amy wants a ghost at her wedding, I'm gonna find her some ghost. Might cost her a little bit to get some ghosts, but I'll find her some.
So they tell her that their dream venue is Waverly Hills Sanatorium, which, like I explained, has a fucked up dark history, and I personally don't think anyone should be hosting any kind of fucking event there, but that's just my opinion. But they tell this to the wedding planner, and she's like, shit, honey, that's booked up for Halloween.
What would be your dream location to get married?
Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
Have you contacted them?
No, not yet.
Okay. You know, it may be booked for Halloween.
So we need to book, like, soon.
You need
we need to start going.
Yes, most of my brides will book a year ahead.
That's been booked. I mean, you were supposed to do that book out like a year in advance, at least. And Amy is like, dang, I was supposed to book a year ago.
So people regularly book this venue? Is that what you're telling me?
But I didn't know Brian a year ago.
Kelly tells me, like, the venue should have been purchased at least a year ago. And I'm like, I didn't know Brian a year ago. I only know him 10 months ago.
Y'all, I love this show. I really do. I really do love this damn show. Oh my God. So they bring up the fact that Amy's family doesn't want to go. And of course that triggers her.
How large is your wedding party?
It's just me, him, and the 2 boys for right now. We're hoping my siblings will join, but they're religious and got a lot of problems about the haunted part. They told me they did not want to have nothing to do with it.
Aw.
Sorry.
And I see Amy start to ball up that face. I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. Let's start that cry counter for the season. She walks out all dramatically because her family won't come to her wedding because they hate her. That's the only logical reason.
Girl, sit down and plan the damn wedding. What the fuck? That would have irritated me. That would have irritated me.
Sorry.
Hopefully they will.
I'm sorry.
So the wedding planner is like, well, is there any way that we can like compromise? Like, wouldn't her family being there for her wedding be more important than the location? And Brian's like, shit, I mean, it's our day, not theirs.
You know, I just wonder if it would be more important to her a couple years down the road if she had her family there to support her.
I mean, it's our day, it ain't their day. So if we want a haunted wedding, we're going to have a haunted wedding.
And I'm just talking you through it. You know, that's what I do, is just try to make sure you're getting exactly what you want, but that you're happy at the end of the day.
Yeah. We're good. Shit. I don't need them whispering sense and rationality into Amy's ear, fucking up this good gig I got going for myself. Okay, I need to be the only one in Amy's ear. So Amy comes back and she admits that she does want her family there. It's obvious that she misses her family.
I'm sorry, that was very inappropriate of me.
You're a bride. Brides are supposed to have moments. It's an emotional time, so you're fine.
It is important to have my family there. Who wouldn't want their family to be there on a special occasion like that? But
was she expecting them to follow her outside?
They don't want nothing to do with it. And neither does Queen Tammy. Queen of lies, betrayal, and bull.
But Amy is suffering from what I like to call the 3 eyes of idiocracy. She's insecure, immature, and irrational. Anyway, back to Andrea and Tammy. They're having a little fake ass picnic. And Andrea is like, I need to ask you something. I'm real nervous about it, though.
Andrea surprised me with a picnic.
So it was a good surprise, though, right?
Yes.
So, I've been wanting to ask you something. I mean, I don't, there's really no way to say it, but...
Would you like to come stay with me or something? And Tammy gets all sheepish. She's like, yeah. Yeah, I would like that. I want to be with you.
Would you want to move in with me for a while?
Do you see like a long future marriage?
I wouldn't, like, I'm serious, about it. Like, I wouldn't ask you to move in, like, if I didn't want it to go, like, into marriage. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you really want to?
That's cute, but I'm cringing because... does that mean I'm insecure? Yeah, I guess that means I'm insecure. I just don't see this for myself. I don't know why it's so hard for me to imagine this for myself. So if it can happen for her, I guess it can happen for me. But this is like an abstract concept. I could have never imagined anybody asking me to move in with them, especially if we're romantically involved. And that's another thing. I don't expect anybody to be romantically interested in me in any time soon. Like, I have a lot of things to work on, but wow, I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
This is adorable.
Now, personally, I think Tammy and Andrea are really cute. And between the 2 of them combined, they have a full set of teeth. But like I said, I think they are moving too fast. And part of me thinks that Tammy just wants to get married again because Amy is getting married again. And it's like they got a bet going on who can get married the most amount of times. Now, I will say it is a lesbian stereotype that gay girls move really fast. So even as a queer woman myself, I have always thought that
it's a gay stereotype, period, where you... Oh my God, this camera.
This trope was stupid as fuck. And I've never...
It's a stereotype across all forms of gay where you fucking know each other for 3 days and fuck and then move in. And in my case, with my ex, I knew him for 2 weeks, ended up homeless, and moved in with him for 4 months.
never participated in let's get married within the 3-month shit, okay? So next up, we finally get to catch up with Chris and Brittany. Now, we see Chris trying to squeeze his ass into a tiny piece of spandex, and I was like, Chris, what you doing, Chris?
I never really understood the whole point of a girdle until I got this compression shirt. When I take off walking, my titties be swinging and that's just not cool, okay? That's why you wear a compression shirt, to hold that in it together.
Apparently, this is his compression shirt that he needs to wear to keep his titties contained. Now, he has been wanting skin surgery for his titties for like 3 seasons now, but it's always like set aside for someone else's surgery. Now, this time he is waiting on his wife, Brittany, to get her weight loss surgery.
I'm just planning on wearing this compression shirt for a time being until I'm able to get skin removal on my chest. But right now, it's better off to kind of put it on the back burner until Brittany has her bariatric surgery.
Now, if you're not caught up or don't recall, last season, Brittany inquired about getting weight loss surgery for herself. Now, she has a lot of health issues, including a bad case of diabetes. I mean, Britt's blood is so full of sugar, it's basically Kool-Aid at this point. She also has issues with infertility, so she's hoping that getting her weight and health under control will help her out with that. But there's one problem. She's addicted to soda.
The toughest part has been giving up my sodas.
How many a day do you think you drink?
I really tried. I really fucking tried, but it's damn near Kool-Aid. Nigga, what? Like, how are you so passive? How?
I would say probably 6.
Really? 6 a day?
On a slow day, dog.
We gotta get rid of it.
That's right. This girl has diabetes and she's throwing back soda like it's the blood of Christ. Wait, I think I already made that joke before. Like when I was covering season 7. Oh, well, okay, it's a good joke because Brittany's like a hardcore Christian. So like, you know, blood of Christ, but she's drinking soda like it's okay, whatever. Anyway, she has to stop drinking soda to qualify for her weight loss surgery. And Chris says the caffeine withdrawals have been absolute hell for him.
Brittany's been really trying to control her sodies, but she has been having quite a few caffeine withdrawals. The short tempers, the caffeine headaches. I mean, I know to stay the hell away and walk very lightly. I'll be glad when she does get approved for surgery, because these last couple months has been rough.
You're still alive.
Barely.
Apparently, Brittany has just been dragging his ass through the mud. And I'm like, well, how sassy can she get, Chris? She barely raises her voice above a whisper. I'd love to see Brittany when the camera crew is not around because I bet she actually does have a personality somewhere in there. Anywho, Brittany has been making pies to sell, so that should help out great with her health goals.
Brittany's been doing this side hustle pie business for about 3 months or so now. This is just one stepping stone on our way to our catering business. Kind of crazy, you know, Brittany's sitting here making all these pies and supposed to be watching her sugar, but hell, sweets sell these days.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. That pecan pie does look good, and I'm not even like a huge fan of pecan pie like that. So Missy stops by the crib, cue the audience cheering.
Hey, what's going on?
Just making pies. I got one you can try if you want.
I'll take a bite, yeah.
Shit, me too. Let me grab me a little paper plate and get me a sample as well. I mean, it looks good.
Oh gosh, Brittany. She's hell on my diet. But Grandma raised me. It's rude to go somewhere and somebody makes something, you at least try it.
So anyway, it turns out that Misty has a birthday party coming up and they're going to host it over at Dad's.
Your birthday's coming up, bitch. You're old. But Dad did not know about Tammy and Amy fighting. He invited both of them to your birthday party.
Oh, that's just fantastic. I guess this year my family is going to throw me a birthday party at Dad's. He's not our real dad.
Now, the dad they are talking about is not their biological father, but he was their father figure growing up, all right? So he's not their daddy, but he's their daddy. You get what I'm saying?
He's not our real dad. He hired me back when I was 13, doing odd jobs when he was farming. We didn't have any structure growing up. We adopted each other.
And both Amy and Tammy are coming to this party, so they're hoping that there's not going to be any drama. Wouldn't that be horrible if there was drama at the party while the cameras were rolling?
Them two's always fussing, but usually the next day it's over with. It seems like this one's last.
They're messy for still allowing this to happen, knowing these two motherfuckers don't fuck with each other. It's purposefully done for content, duh, but still. What about the people? Like,
in a while.
But they are some keyboard warriors.
No, the group chat's lively.
Every other word is...
It's a bad word.
Beep, beep, beep. You, beep, beep, beep. Ass. I kind of feel like it's a jealousy situation. The spotlight's a little bit more on Tammy losing all the weight.
And Amy don't like it.
And Amy don't like it too much.
That's the reason why she wants a big wedding.
The beef has been bad this time around, and they have been going off on each other in the group chat, calling each other every name in the book. Well, I'll be damned if they don't need a mod for a family fucking group chat. Anyway, moving right along, we also see Tammy interview to volunteer at an animal shelter. She has been really trying to live her life, and this is a good step towards getting her first job because she has never worked a real job a day in her life, okay? I don't know whether I should be jealous or pity her.
Been thinking about getting a job or volunteering. So I'm going to an animal shelter today. I've never done anything. So it's scary, but I think it's good for me to get out of my comfort zone. I mean, the world's not out. Not everybody's out to get me.
So after the interview, Chris picks her up and asks her how it went. And he asked Tammy if she thinks that, she can stick to this, stick with this job.
Do you feel like you could commit to that to 5 days a week and still enjoy it?
For a while, probably. And
then it becomes a job.
Yeah, I might want to quit for a little bit or something. I don't know.
I believe this position with the shelter would be real good for Tammy because the bitch ain't never had to work a real job in her life.
I don't know, probably for a while. Then I might quit or something. I don't know. Y'all, she don't know what the fuck to do with all this life she got, okay? She needs to go to Job Corps or either get some life counseling and figure out what the hell she wants to do with herself because she's just starting to live her life in her 30s. So Chris brings up Missy's birthday party and Tammy says that she's going to try and behave, but
she's in her 30s.
She does give us this mysterious warning about how her hormones have been all over the place and she's been falling back into old habits, like thinking everyone's out to get her and plotting against her.
But Dad's fixing to put on a party for Misty's birthday and everybody's invited, all of us.
I decided to go to Misty's.
She's only 39.
Birthday party because, it's not about Amy or me. It's about celebrating Misty. If Amy keeps her mouth shut, so would I. Dr. Rabin mentioned that hormones could be affected after surgery. His warning was very validated because my moods have been out of control. The old habits I had coming back up, thinking that everybody's out to get me, that everybody hates me.
Girl, that sounds like the same shit that Amy has been talking about. I'm not trying to diagnose anybody, but that sounds like some shit from the movie A Beautiful Mind. What is wrong with this family? What kind of genealogy is going on? What is the gene mix looking like, bro? The family's gene mix is just suspicious as fuck. I would love to see a Slaton family tree and figure out what the hell went wrong. Anyway, we're back to Amy and Brian, and it turns out, in a turn of events that no one saw coming, that Amy is not moving in with Brian like they originally planned last season. No, Brian is moving in with Amy. They want to move into Brian's house, but it needs a lot of work to be safe for the kids, so Brian is just gonna move into Amy's house temporarily.
Ultimately, we want to move into Brian's house, but his house ain't ready yet. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. So today, Brian is officially moving in my house. Now we're just bringing in the rest of his shoe collection and making it official. Are you gonna carry a box?
I'll get one. It's gonna get the door for you.
Now, apparently Brian is a shoe guy, and he has brought all these corny-ass, dingy-ass shoes over the house.
He has started organizing, started getting rid of stuff that we don't need, and making it his too. His damn shoe collection is probably worth more than my house. The boy's got more shoes than Paris Hilton.
Now, I could be talking out my ass here because I'm not a shoe person. Okay, all I wear is Skechers and Crocs. Skechers and Crocs. So...
I see, look, I'm trying to get into the Crocs, but I just can't. They're so ugly. They're so fucking ugly. And I heard that they're comfortable and they're aerodynamic, multifunctional. No, they're ugly. They are ugly, bitch. I do not like the way Crocs look. Now, them square looking Crocs, them Pilgrim Crocs, I might rock. The SpongeBob Crocs. But the default iCarly pear foam Crocs, no, ma'am. No.
Maybe some shoe people in the comments, y'all want to speak up for your boy. Maybe he got some bangers in the collection, but they all look corny to me. Collecting shoes is so childish. Why doesn't he collect stuffed animals or dolls or something with some class? Jeez. So Brian asks Amy what he can help out with now that he has moved in, and Amy is like, nothing, just get ready for the wedding.
So now that you got me here, what can I do to help out?
Get ready for the wedding.
That's it? That's all you need from me?
That's all. You ain't got to do nothing around the house because I don't clean anyway. So you just kick your feet up, activate that weaponized incompetence, and all you need to do is make a couple phone calls for the wedding.
What's crazy is everybody acted like weaponized incompetence wasn't an actual term, like it didn't mean anything. Now everybody's using it. It's so bizarre. I see everybody saying this all over every platform: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, fucking everywhere, Twitter. Everybody says weaponized incompetence ever since that fucking one person said it. Who the fuck said it? A DL person? I don't know where the fuck it came from, but everybody's saying it. When I remember vividly, everybody was acting like it didn't make sense.
Meeting the wedding planner has just made me get more motivated
And
to
this
get on the
damn foot is fucking irritating me. I'm getting really irritated a lot in these past videos. You know, I might lick a little toe, but
ball to get a location picked down.
So now that the wedding is only 6 months away, they finally decide it's a good idea to go ahead and call Waverly Hills Sanatorium to see if one of the most popular haunted locations in America is going to be available on Halloween Day.
So we need to call Waverly Hills and see if they have availability or can do anything.
I'm not getting married unless it's on Halloween in a haunted house. And I'm not talking bull actors. I'm talking about real life ooey spooky ghosts. After talking to the wedding planner, I'm afraid there ain't no openings for that day.
So Amy makes Brian take the call outside because she's too nervous. She can't handle it. So Brian steps outside in his cool shoes. He got the Laffy Taffy 12s on, and he comes back in and tells her the bad news.
Yeah, I was wondering if y'all did weddings. Thank you. Waverly Hills does do weddings. They do not have availability for Halloween.
I see that face turning red, no Pixar, and I knew it was time for cry number 2. And as soon as something bad happens to her, guess who she's gonna take her anger out on? That's right, her family, because somehow this is their fault.
My siblings are gonna be happy. Like, they're dead set against me having a shred of happiness. In a few days, I'm gonna go to Missy's birthday party, but I'm not ready to talk about the wedding with my siblings because when they find out Waverly Hills is unavailable, they'll be like celebrating my disappointment.
Yeah.
That is miserable as fuck to have that mindset to immediately jump to what everybody else is gonna think about your plan not working out. Like what? How miserable is that? That's the first thing that comes to mind instead of finding out a spookier place, a different venue somewhere else. It's, oh, they're gonna be so happy that they see I can't go through with my plans. Go to Methodist. Go to Methodist.
That's right, Amy. Your family is actually going to throw a whole other party just to celebrate the fact that you're sad. Matter of fact, they're the ones who booked Waverly Hills on Halloween. Like, they're not going to do anything there. They just didn't want you to have it for your wedding. I just want to say that I think there is something a bit narcissistic about believing an entire group of people are so obsessed with you that their happiness is based on whether you're happy or not. Like, their entire day is ruined if they see you smile. You're not that important, bro. You're not that special. Just because they are on your mind 24/7 and you let the thought of them ruin your day doesn't mean they're over there doing the same thing. Okay, your family is busy doing something called moving on with their lives. Maybe you should try it. So it's finally time for Missy's birthday party. It's going down in Dad's barn on the farm because of course it is.
We're here at Dad's today just to celebrate Misty's birthday, and I don't think we need an excuse to eat. There's a reason why we're fat. We like to eat. Hell.
Hey.
Hey, it's about time you get here. How are we supposed to celebrate somebody that shows up late?
I'm not late. Nobody else is here either.
Those kids call me Dad. I know they got flaws, but they're super kids, always have been, and I'm so proud of it. It's not even funny.
Now, this is the first time we see Amanda this season, and immediately off the rip, I noticed that something is off with her.
Okay, so what all do you all need help with?
She's hanging from the ceiling.
Well, I used to could climb up there when I was little, but I think that's a job left for someone else. I can open it up for you, though.
She's looking quite thin. She's a bit timid. She isn't commanding the room with her presence and her titties. Like, why is she not bossing anyone around? Something's wrong. Something's off. And that's when Amanda explains that she's actually been going through some really bad health issues.
It's been a while since I've seen my siblings because something's going on with my health. At first, I didn't think it was that serious. But in the past 2 months, I've dropped quite a bit of weight. My energy is like up and down. My heart feels like it's beating out of my chest. I definitely don't feel like myself, even though I'm still not feeling well. I had to show up. It's my sister's birthday, but I'm feeling very anxious today.
And I'm not gonna lie, the bitch does look sick. Like, she's looking quite gaunt. Maybe she should go to Amy's haunted wedding. She would fit right in. But in all seriousness, I really do hope she gets better soon because that shit sounds serious and she looks rough. So Amanda, I hope that you are doing better now and that you get shit figured out. Anyway, that's when Amy and Brian show up. Now, Amy is already talking how they better not say anything sideways to her, blah, blah, blah.
What are y'all up to?
Just drinking my tea at the moment.
Today we're here just to celebrate Missy and her birthday. Bitch is celebrating 49 or 50, hell, maybe she's 55 by now, hell, I don't know. She's a dinosaur at this point. Missy's so old, her damn cooter's spitting coffee grounds. If any of them pop off again, I'm going home. I'm done giving.
You just talked about how old she is and how her cooter. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? Like, deadass, what are you actually talking about? Is this happen? This is real? This is real? This isn't grok?
Giving people chances to quit hurting me.
She's just looking for something she can use to play the victim. Tammy comes in right after. There's a bit of tension and awkwardness, but nothing pops off, right? So they talk about Tammy's weight loss and she's down 570 pounds. Y'all, this woman lost a whole 600-pound life patient.
Hey, sis.
Hello, Pam.
Hey, Tam. Hey.
Look what the dog's drug game, better late than never.
How y'all doing?
How much weight you lost so far?
About 560 pounds.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That's great. That's outstanding.
Thank you.
Dad is like, yeah, when Tammy was little, she was built like a buffalo and solid as a boulder, boy. And we see this old picture of Tammy.
I didn't think I'd ever see Tammy moving around like she is now. When she was this tall, she was built like a bull, but she was cute as a button. Solid as the Rock of Gibraltar. I honestly didn't think I'd ever see her live this long.
Y'all, isn't that the cutest meatball you ever did see?
What? That is not a normal thing to say. I didn't think I would be. I'd see her to live this long. Do you see what you look like? How are you still talking? How are you still How are you still mentally coherent? From the picture when he was already old to even older now, I don't even understand how you have motor function. And all because she was fat?
She was so round, y'all. She was so round. And what's crazy to me is that she was this size as a toddler and no one did anything about it. Like, this was normal. Like, this is obviously child neglect or child something. It's child something. It ain't right. I know that. So Amanda brings up how they're all doing well with their weight loss.
So how much do you weigh again, Misty? Because my memory.
160.
And how much do you weigh?
180.
And I'm at 200. So we are all doing very well.
And Tammy is like, yeah, she didn't ask Amy about
doing very well. How much do you weigh?
180.
And I'm at 200. So we are all doing very well.
And Tammy is like, yeah, she didn't ask Amy about her weight because Amy has the biggest back out of all of us right now. Like, Amy is huge. Like, she's the biggest one in the family. Like, that bitch is fat.
Amanda kind of skipped over Amy and asking her about her weight because, well, she didn't want to answer it. Like, I'm smaller than Amy. Amy's the biggest right now out of all 5 of us. And Brittany.
Tammy started whispering that shit. That's how you know it's grade A shit talking, when they start whispering for no reason. Like, the person's not even around, they're just whispering anyway. But Amanda left like 3 other family members out of the loop, so whatever. So then Amy looks at this farm dog that's there, right? And she's like, what species is that?
What is Holly's species?
Huh?
She's a dog.
I meant to say breed.
You said species. Well, that's dog.
She's a toy Australian Shepherd.
Either that or Pomeranian. I might act stupid, but I'm smarter than what people give me.
Act? That is not an act. There's no way you did that just to be funny. There's no way you did that to be funny. Is that how you get attention?
Credit for it.
Isn't this weaponized incompetence? Is this not? Because you're doing it for attention.
Family are the biggest.
And put this damn foot down.
Ones that tell you I'm stupid, but I got them all bitches all fooled. What they should be saying is, you're not a bitch, you're not a you're smart, you're funny. Like, only positive vibes.
Oh, my family's always making fun of me. My family thinks I'm stupid. Yeah, because you say shit like that, Amy. Amy only wants positive vibes and compliments, okay? She wants the sugar-coated lies and the validation because she has low self-esteem. Now, I don't believe in positive vibes only. In this economy, please. But she's the last one to talk about positive vibes when she has ruined at least 4 family events with petty bullshit. Now, do I think that her family can try to uplift her more? Sure. And honestly, this could be solved with one mature conversation, but it's Amy Slaton we're talking about here, okay? Anyway, they also bring up the idea of Tammy getting married to Andrea, and Amanda was like, well, I'll be there to support you when that does happen, etc., etc.
I'm hearing that you might be engaged. Engaged? That's what I heard through the grapevine. But I promise you, whenever you are ready to do whatever you want, I'll be right there by your side.
The siblings were making a big deal about Tammy's wedding and bachelorette party, but I'm like, you do have another sister that's actually getting married. Y'all know that, right?
And Amy is starting to get a little mad because she's like, why aren't they supporting my wedding that's actually happening? This is supposed to be her year, okay? This is Amy's season.
Like, me and Brian, we're actually engaged. Andrea ain't even your fiance. Y'all, man.
Let's be fair here. If we're looking at the situation on the surface level, you can kind of understand where Amy is coming from. But then once you...
Well, yeah, but I thought we did all this already. What would be the point of bringing it up again? I guess you can use this as a moment to interject her own situation because it's related. But this would have been a perfect time to have a different venue, have a backup plan instead of just feeling bad for yourself because you assume everybody wants to see your downfall.
Add all the nuance and the tomfoolery back into the situation, like how Amy is the one isolating herself from the family, and like how the only reason that no one is supporting this wedding is because she's getting married to a fucking creep in a nasty old haunted hospital. So then it gets worse when Brian brings up the fact that Waverly Hills Sanatorium is booked up for Halloween, so they are not going to be doing the wedding there. And Chris makes a comment about how he wouldn't have went anyway.
We met with the wedding planner.
I know nobody was really interested in coming to Waverly Hills. I have spoke to them, and that is out of the question. So,
well, no offense, I wouldn't have went.
We are looking for a new venue,
which was already established like 10 times last season, but Amy uses this as an excuse to get mad and walk out. Brian had to run behind her, like he wasn't even on board with the tantrum.
I mean, we're looking into venues. We've got several that we're going to go visit. So we don't currently have one.
Where are we going now?
Why mention Waverly Hills when I told you not to bring up Waverly Hills?
But it's not that big a deal.
I don't want to hear it.
Why would you bring up Waverly Hills when I told you not to bring up the wedding? By the way, this is Amy's 3rd cry of the season, and we're on episode fucking 1. I have a more important question. Why the fuck would you wear that dumbass jean jacket? That's probably a $30 jean.
I was looking at it. I'm like, is there mesh where the jacket's not? Is there mesh? What is happening? What, you look like you got shredded, girl. Girl. And then the purples.
Jean jacket with $2 worth of denim left on it.
I don't want to hear it. Let's go.
Waverly Hills is unavailable. I'm all right with it. I made my peace with it. What I'm upset about is my family and how they acted to the news. Don't make my wedding a joke. It's not a joke.
To be honest, I wish it was. I mean, I object. I do not approve of this wicked ass wayward wedding. And it's not because it's spooky themed. I can appreciate a darker aesthetic, you know, a little ook here, a little spook there. I think a haunted wedding could be a cute idea if they did it right. But why does it have to be a real haunted location? Can't we just use our imagination? What's wrong with using our imagination? And more importantly, are we locked in on Brian being the groom, or can we workshop that? I mean, really, the only two problems that I have with the wedding is the venue and the groom. I mean, if we can change those two little things, she would have my full support. Anyway, that's how the first episode of season 8 of 1,000-Pound Sisters ended, with Amy walking out on her sister's birthday party, even though she said that today was about celebrating Misty and not her personal drama. But hey, at least she didn't fart this time. To be honest, I hope they're going somewhere with this dried up, used up storyline from last season. Can we get some plot development? I want to see Chris get mad at something. That's always fun. But we will have to wait and see what's in store for us on this season of 1,000-Pound Sisters. Now it's time for today's Momo's Mindful Moment, everyone's favorite or least favorite part of the video, depending on how open you are to self-scrutiny. Wait a minute, we're here to judge and make fun of other people. What do you mean? What, so you never felt personally attacked like Amy has before? You've never been a little butthurt over a joke? Of course you have, because everyone's a snowflake about something. Everyone has insecurities and flaws, which is fine, but there are some people, like Amy, who manifest those insecurities into a fragile ego. They have a very weak sense of self, so then everything becomes about overprotecting that ego or coping in some way. Everything starts getting filtered through their feelings and their perspective, because that's all they can focus on, is that fragile sense of self and what their demons are telling them.
So nobody wants to be with him?
No, that's not it.
It's miserable. Misery. I knew somebody just like this, and all she would do is blame everybody in the world for her problems and sit on the couch and play those games that give you money because she can't find a job. And here I am, focusing on content creation, getting interviews every other day, bitch. Like, I don't know. I would had interviews on interviews, nigga, but I wasn't getting hired. That was the problem. Okay, that was the problem. But you ain't getting no interviews, Benz. You couldn't even get no money. I was packed. All right. So look. No.
Did I just?
Yeah, it is. That's what it is. That's what it amounts to. My family hates me. That's all it amounts to. All I'm hearing is y'all don't want to go. Every time I go to have something good for myself, one of them will demolish it.
And then why cry about everything? Why is that your first? I mean, she's like not a stable character, so maybe her emotional intelligence, that's how she's become. That's her first. Like her resort reaction. I don't know how you would recall that. Like, for me, whenever tensions is high and shit is just off the rails and niggas is mad and yelling, I lead with light. I lead with love. I stonewall it. And then this nigga jumped on me. Like, more on that story a different day. But, you know, it's...
Like, they're...
Momo said pretty much everything I could have said, but worded it way better because I need to learn how to speak.
Against me having a shred of happiness.
They obsess over their own feelings, and they are so distracted by their own bullshit that they cannot look at the situation with reason or see anyone else's perspective.
You know, I had an ex-friend like this. She was like obsessed with her problems, and there was always something going on because she would put herself in it, but deflect on everybody else and say, well, they did this, and so I had to do this, and I had to do that, and I had to. And I was like, but you did it. You didn't have to do shit. No, nobody's forcing you to do anything. But yourself, technically.
Perspective. And it ironically turns them into a self-centered person with narcissistic traits, all because they are insecure. That's how we get people like Amy, Amberlynn Reed, and many, many, many others. So what am I trying to say to you? Don't be like that. It's okay to have self-esteem issues in the world that we are living in. Like, let's be for real. But it's not okay to let it fester until you're spreading misery around and ruining your own relationships. Be honest with yourself, bro. If deep down you know that you may be overreacting just a little bit because you're insecure about the situation or it hit a little nerve, that's okay. Don't double down and keep projecting your anger. It's okay to say, hey, this may be my bad. This one may be on me. I may be, dare I say it, wrong. It's not going to kill you to challenge your own feelings and try to understand someone else's perspective. Y'all, that is it for this video. I'm sure by the time this is posted, the episode 2 will already be out, so I'll be working on that video at the moment. Please make sure you subscribe and like the video, or my manager Nova will be on both of our asses. So please double check, even if you think you're subscribed, just go ahead.
Girl, I enjoyed this video, but I think it's obvious that these people and their problems and their fat problems are being exploited for money. And if I was like 300-400 pounds bigger, I probably could have been on here doing the same shit. But yeah, I'm leaving the fat lifestyle behind. The camera keeps glitching because that's just the thing that happens, and I can't fix it because I have no money in yet. I will buy another camera at some point, but not anytime soon. Keep watching. Video ends here.